am the recess, the yard duty, Chase Oliver, here to talk about everything that happened at AEW and NXT for February 3rd, 2021. Why do I call this the playground? Well, everyone likes to call this the war between AEW and NXT. I see it as like a playground battle. Like war? That's a little bit more vicious. This is just more like two kids in the sandbox and they're arguing with one another. This ain't no war. This is the Wednesday night playground. So that's how I call this. You can say it's a joke all you want, but that's how I feel about it. If you're watching this via the playback, there should be some timestamps down below. So that way you don't want to hear me ramble about something. You can skip to a point that you do care about. So let's get started talking about what happened on these great editions. And keep in mind, I'm not going to talk about every little thing because that's monotonous. But the things that you and I, the casual viewer, care about. Now, I will say that tonight, AEW built a better sandcastle than NXT. Beach Break, good show. I would say overall, minus the wedding segment, this was a good show from AEW. They decided, hey, you know what? This week is about matches. They only cared about giving us those great 5-star quality matches. Like that's all AEW gave us this week. And honestly, the matches were fine. You know, if you were someone that watches AEW just for the in-ring action, it delivered on that front. None of the matches for AEW this week were bad. They were all good. They were all entertaining to some degree. I had my gripes about one of the matches. It was Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa. So they did an exposed turnbuckle spot. One of my least favorite spots in professional wrestling, when they do that exposed turnbuckle. And they did that on exposed turnbuckle spot. But the referee, he saw that Britt Baker was doing the move on the exposed turnbuckle. And yet, he didn't do anything about it. He was just like, I'm just gonna let this happen. Like, come on, man. You can't just be looking at the thing and not make me believe, like, hey, like for me personally, they messed up here, man. They messed up with what they did in that match right there, especially the ending. It just made the ending look hokey. But the match itself between Britt Baker and also Thunder Rosa was a good match. The main event match was, typical Kenny Omega type of match, man. Typical Kenny Omega. Yeah, tie-dye chase in the house, man. Got to wear that tie-dye. Got to have that nice little California love up in here, George the Great. So, yeah. But other than that, Beach Break was good. Now, NXT, on the other hand, WWE NXT, I don't know what the show was trying to accomplish. I'm going to be dead honest here. I don't know what this show was trying to accomplish. Like, WWE NXT was just some junky stuff, man. Like this was just, I don't know. Like, minus Edge coming out and teasing he might go to NXT, I didn't take this seriously. I was just like, dude, what is this junk with NXT? What are they trying to accomplish here? Like, you can't convince me that Edge is going to go to NXT. Like, get on out of here. That's like convincing me that LeBron James will go to the Detroit Pistons. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Raw would be like the Miami Heat. The Friday Night SmackDown's the Los Angeles Lakers, and NXT's like the Detroit Pistons. You're going to sit here and try to tell me that Edge is going to choose NXT, and they teased it a little bit with Karrion Kross, but Karrion Kross is not that big of a star where it's like, oh, if he went to Edge, I'm like, oh, I want to see Edge and Karrion Kross. Like, and I see all these people online, promoting and boosting up the fact that we could get Edge and Karrion Kross. I'm like, well, why would you want to see that? That doesn't appeal to anyone. Like you know what I'm saying? That doesn't appeal to any individual whatsoever. Edge and Karrion Kross. Like that's not going to draw any viewers whatsoever. What's up, Vino M. Hernandez? And what's up, Jogon King? By the way, Jogon King, the Q&A will be later in the video, so hold all your questions there. Whatever questions you ask before the Q&A, I will not answer. So there you go. Just wanted to let you know. But when it comes down to it, man, Edge and Karrion Kross, just kind of like, it's just kind of one of those things that I'm just like, oh, I don't even care. I don't care if it happens. Kenta came to AEW, and that was something that a lot of fans were overhyping on Twitter. Wrestling fans, the reactionists in us, and it was cool. We saw Kenta there, but all these fans, the Forbidden Door is open. It's open. New Japan is finally here. Oh my God, guys, New Japan ain't here yet. Like, it's just Kenta. Like, calm down. Kenta ain't even like a mega star for New Japan, dog. He had that one moment with Naito and everything. Let's sit down and namaste, breathe a little. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Like, look, that Forbidden Door, I don't believe that shit's open until I see God beating the fuck out of the Young Bucks. When I see God come and they would, like, Young Bucks are cutting some shitty promo like, we're the best tag team on planet Earth. Yeah, you're right, Matt. We are the best tag team. I don't think there's anyone. And then God's music hit, and then Tomatonga and Camacho, they just beat the freaking fuck out of the Young Bucks. Like, legit, like, this is for stealing all our limelight, stealing the Bullet Club name, and trying to act like you guys are the Bullet Club. Like, screw you guys. And they legit have bruisings and blood, and the Young Bucks say, you know what, we'll take it like men. We fucked up, we'll take it like men. That right there, that's when the Forbidden Door opens. There ain't no Forbidden Door. The Forbidden Door, they just let someone come through. They were just like, we'll let one person come. It's just Kenta. Until God comes and they legit beat up the Bucks, I ain't sitting here and calling that the Forbidden Door is open. I ain't. You can, but I'm not going to. I'm not jumping that platform yet. I know a lot of people want to have the Forbidden Door open, and it would be good for the wrestling business seeing New Japan and AEW work together. And yes, this is like a little glimmer of it, but like I said, it's little. It's like a little crack. They just let a little mice go through, man. This ain't no real shit. Like, that's the thing. So many people, they just think, oh, this is it now. This is it. And NXT screwed. Like, NXT's been screwed. Like, there's no identity. See, AEW at least has some sort of identity. NXT has no identity. NXT is just, hey, how can we get to the next takeover? Like, I feel like NXT relies on the takeovers. Like, they need the takeovers to be relevant in professional wrestling, in my humble opinion. Like, I like, can you guys tell me when the last time y'all were like, oh yeah, let me sit down and watch NXT? It's kind of rare. It is kind of rare when you want to sit down and watch NXT. But anyway, so moving on forward now, let's go ahead. All Elite Wrestling. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, the Cody Rhodes match with Shaquille O'Neal is now going to happen on free TV, so we don't have to pay money for that match. Thank God. I didn't want to pay money for Cody Rhodes versus Shaquille O'Neal. $50 at the Revolution pay-per-view. So that's good. But other than that, man, Beach Break. It was what's it called? Solid show. Nothing much, J-Mac. Just talking about the Wednesday night playground battle between NXT and AEW. For those watching live in the playback, let me know who you guys felt won the Sandcastle building contest this week. Like I said, I feel like AEW built a better sandcastle. Felt NXT's sandcastle, Edge really did a good job building it. But other than that, that castle was kind of broken. That tag team main event went on way too long. And Tommaso Ciampa really needs to shave, dude. He looking like his neck is gonna, like, just his look alone, man, just looks bad. Like, he looks all broken down and beaten with his neck and everything. Oh, shoot. Hit the wrong cable there. Freaking phone gold tilted and shit. But, yeah, so overall, though, AEW, NXT, they kind of did their thing, right? I guess you could say. Hold on. Let me fix this shit. Sorry, guys. The tripod is not really being a friend today. It's not being a friend today. Tripod. Be a friend. Be a man. Remember when Benoit got mad at Randy Orton? He didn't want to shake his hand. He was like, be a man. That's how I feel right now with this tripod. Anyways, if you guys have any questions now it's time for the Q&A. It's been fun talk. Like honestly, there's not a lot of substance that happened on this AEW show that really made me want to talk about a lot, and especially with NXT. I just felt that this show was just kind of just kind of meh. Like it was just kind of a mess show for like Beach Break was good, minus the wedding. The wedding segment was so bad, man. It was so boring. Like, what was the point of that? Like, like normally if you want to do something with wedding episodes, you do the stuff with the wedding episode way beforehand. Like, you do the stuff with the wedding stuff, like legit, like the wedding angle. You do it before they say the I do's and everything. But it was like they actually got married, and then Orange Cassidy came out. It felt like everything was just too late. The wedding was just boring, man. That's my only complaint about the wedding, was that it was boring. So now this is a time where I answer any questions. They don't have to be wrestling related whatsoever at all. But I do prefer sometimes if you guys can stay on the topic, because it does help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys don't know that, it does. So yeah, if you guys can, just for a little bit, not too long. You don't always have to ask me like all these questions, but it does help the algorithm. Is Jorge ducking Colby? Yeah, dude. Jorge Masvidal doesn't want to fight fucking Colby. Are you kidding me? Masvidal, he knows if he fights Colby, it ends whatever clout he has, George the Great. Jog on Keen asks, thoughts on Tony Romo? What, the player or the announcer? Because there's two versions of Tony Romo that I know about. The player, Tony Romo, is a really good player. It's just Dallas didn't really build all these teams around him to make it seem like it was good. The announcer is just brilliant, and I wish he'll become a head coach in the NFL. Non-wrestling, I've been watching The Flash on season 3. In my opinion, I love it. Never watched one season of The Flash. Rusev is really underused in AEW. Not surprised. Yeah, dude. I don't understand it, man. Like, they make Miro such a jobber, dude. Like, Rusev, I don't understand. This guy was like such a like hot fire. A lot of people were upset when WWE let him go. And now it's like, I kind of understand why WWE let him go. This guy doesn't bring anything to the table. In my personal opinion, for right now, for what I see, what does he bring to the table? He brings absolutely nothing, in my opinion. Is WWE building a Drew versus Sheamus WrestleMania match? Oh God, I hope not, man. I hope they're not building up to that. That would be terrible. That would be a boring ass Sheamus Drew McIntyre match, right? Come on, number 2 deserves better. Big news on gaming. EA making NCAA games again. Your thoughts? There's always going to be some concern with them. Are college players getting paid for it? I personally, for me, I just want to play NCAA. But there's always going to be some political aspect to it. There's always going to be people bitching about it. People are going to bitch about the gameplay too. I personally don't care about it because it's a sports game and they come out every year. I don't understand why we need to make 5 million videos saying, oh, why is the gameplay fucking terrible? You know why it's terrible. It's NCAA. It's EA. Just play the fucking game. But I'm excited for it. It may not sound like it, but it's nothing that I'm like, oh, I need it right now. Like, I'm good. Not going to play it anytime soon, so I'm good. Dropping by real quick to say what's up. Thank you, Philip M6, for that. Rusev was worse booked in AEW than WWE. Yeah, no, dude. That's not even like a debate right there. He's just booked terribly. At least Rusev is happy. Yeah, at least Miro is happy, right? Like, that's all that matters, right? What's up, Metal Skull? How you doing? If Edge faces Roman, should Edge win? Nah. Roman should beat Edge easily, man. Like, we can't what's it called? We can't have Edge beating Roman. Come on. Tribal Chief can't lose, dude. Oh, I didn't know that was a question. I just said I don't even watch The Flash. Like I watched Arrow and that was it, man. Do I play UFC 4? I did when I had my Xbox One hooked up. It didn't transfer over when I had the PS5 because I got the PS5. So I haven't played UFC 4 in a minute though, but it was all right when I was playing it. Thoughts on Virgil from DMC? There's 2 Virgils. I don't know which one you're talking about. The DMC Virgil from that reboot they tried to did, or just Virgil in general from Devil May Cry 3, 4, and 5. Not really too many thoughts. I'm going to be honest with you there, because Devil May Cry 3, I didn't really like play all that much as a kid. I played more of Devil May Cry 4, and I was more close to Nero. And honestly, Devil May Cry 5, I played it, but I didn't finish it. I don't know. It's fun, but I just never finished it. So I don't really have too deep of thoughts on Virgil as a character from Devil May Cry. He kind of reminds me of Shishomaru from Inuyasha, if I'm going based off a loose type of thing. I know his boss battles are pretty fun. Like the Virgil and the DMC remake was fun to play against, but I don't really have like strong opinions about the character itself. Like he's he's just kind of there. He's just kind of there for me. If he doesn't fight Colby, who does he fight? I don't know, man. I think Dana's set on the Colby fight, but I feel like if he doesn't fight Colby, he waits until Wonder Boy heals up, or he fights Nate Diaz again in a rematch. Either or, I think you might go with the Nate Diaz one because that one will actually make money. That one will actually make money unlike anything else. Thoughts on Roman roasting Undertaker for the podcast? What did our tribal chief say about the Undertaker? Huh? They say it was kind of funny or something like that. So yeah. What's with people hating on my guy Bad Bunny? Why fans hate him? Dude, I see Peasy. It's just wrestling fans not being in tune with culture. Like wrestling fans are just exposing themselves of just not being in tune with culture. They just don't they like that's the thing. They're just not in tune with culture. It's kind of ridiculous, man. Because Bad Bunny can help bring eyes to the product. Thoughts on Kratos as a character? Kratos is a badass character, probably one of the best video game characters ever. Because like it's just drive and determination with that motherfucker. Like this dude literally just like got out of hell twice, man, just to get revenge, man. Like he's the definition of revenge, and he's one of the like characters that like a lot of people just love because of his drive and determination. Even though, like, really, to be honest, he is a piece of shit. Like a lot of Kratos's doings are because of himself, you know. So Roman called Undertaker a fake gangster. Okay. Chase, what are your thoughts on Super Bowl this year? The game's gonna be hopefully close. I just think Tampa Bay is gonna choke it away to Kermit the Frog. I think Mahomes is gonna get ring number 2. I would love to trust Brady, you know, my boy Tampa. I love to trust Brady, and hopefully Mahomes just wins one ring in his career, and he's like just Aaron Rodgers. He's really good, but he only has one ring. But yeah, Tom Brady, you know. So yeah. Rumor has it Masvidal is holding out on Kobe due to Dana wanting to give the fight away for on a fight night. Oh, well, I would give it away on a fight night too, especially if that goes on ABC. Yeah, what is Matt? See, that's the problem. Like Masvidal just wants pay-per-view points. It seems like Masvidal wants pay-per-view points, and he wouldn't make any money if it went on free TV. So I feel like Masvidal wants pay-per-view points, but the problem is Colby and Masvidal, that's not good enough to put on a pay-per-view. Yes, despite all the beef and the actual friendship, that won't like here's the thing. No one's gonna pay $50 for Masvidal versus Covington. Especially because if a majority believe Covington is just gonna wrestle him and dominate the whole fight, why would you pay $50 for that? But people will pay will watch Masvidal and Covington for free. I think it has to be that it has to be on a free card. That makes more sense. Is Holloway versus Volkanovski 2 the biggest robbery in UFC history, or at least top 5? I'm trying to think off the top of my head big robberies in the UFC. It's up there though. It's definitely up there, man. I think it's up there with Hendricks and GSP. Yeah, it would be up there. Sorry for the Dana White like answer. I like off the top of my head, it's up there. Jorge and Colby both keep saying they want an American Airlines arena in Miami. Cool. Thoughts on Cool Bar as a character? He's annoying. That's really my only thoughts, man. He's just annoying. I don't really like him. He's just there. He doesn't do shit for me, man. He's just kind of there. It sucks we never got to see a main attraction, Cain Velasquez. Yeah, dude. Sucks that Cain came into the WWE injured, man. If he came in healthy, all would have been different. Jorge didn't explicitly say Colby, but he said he wants his next fight at American Airlines. Oh. Oh, Jorge, you better say Colby, man, because we need that fight. New Japan is all elite. Killer or Demon, they're not all elite yet, man. It's just Kenta. Until God comes out and beats the fuck out of the Young Bucks, they're not all elite. Like, let's stop there, man. Let's stop right there. All right. Let's stop. Thoughts on Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho? Why do you have to say from Yu Yu Hakusho? I guess I could have thought of Naruto, right? Because that's what the Demon Fox name is. Kurama. He's cool. He's like the Piccolo of the show, I would say. like the cool side character. Not really stronger than any of the main characters, but he can get strong if put in the right situations. But he's a cool character. He's kind of boring when he's not like in a fight. Like he's not interesting where he's not fighting, I would say, but he's not a bad character. He's definitely better than he's one of my favorite Yusuke friends because he's actually smart and he can actually talk to Yusuke as a normal human being. So yeah, Usman going to beat Burns, unfortunately. That's such a tough fight. I heard that fight's going to have fans. I think Dana didn't want Usman to bore up the place again. Oh, I want to see Biden gimmick from Colby already. Oh yeah. Like Colby is now a Biden fan. Like he goes back and then where's a pair of sunglasses so I can pretend to be Colby? I'll just put on a pair. Oh, there they are. Like Colby just does this. Hey, what's up, everybody? Chaos Kobe Covington here. So great. Another beautiful day in America. Joe Biden, great president. Great president Joe Biden is. He was never Sleepy Creepy Joe. All those people saying those alligators, it's just ridiculous and just dumb. Like he just goes on like a whole cold. Like he needs to do that. Like that's his gimmick. He needs to just dick ride whatever president is. And I could just see where he's like, all those animals storming the Capitol. That's not America right there. That was just terrible. Look, I like Donald Trump. Donald Trump is one of my favorite men of all time. But what he did was absolutely disgraceful to the red, white, and blue. Joe Biden would never let that happen. It would never let that happen. Like he just needs to go full on libertarian. He's already a liberal as it is. The whole Trump thing was just a character. Like I think people forget about that. Like he's legit. Like Jorge Masvidal is more Republican than what's his name? Colby Covington. Colby Covington just played that gimmick because it got a reaction from people, man. Did you see what Brett Favre said about Watson? Yeah, Brett Favre needs to shut the fuck up. Like respectfully, he just needs to shut the fuck up. Because here's the thing. Brett Favre was given what's it called? Brett Favre was given every opportunity to succeed with the Green Bay Packers. He was given a roster full of good players. The Houston Texans didn't give Deshaun Watson shit. At all. So I don't want to hear it, man. I really don't want to hear it from it, man. So is Colby a Biden fan now? No, he isn't, but he should be. What do you think WWE's match for AJ Styles is this year? Big E. Why would you have Osmos eliminate Big E if there's not going to lead to a match? That's my logic, I guess. Who's a libertarian? Colby Covington. You're welcome for the preview there, Venom M. Hernandez. That's how I believe it would go. Thoughts on Deion Sanders? I feel like, Deion's a really great corner. He's a corner that a lot of people respect. He's a Hall of Famer. I feel like that a lot of people just don't remember his resume that much because he tried too much to be a two-sport athlete. I felt his career would be 10 times better than what it is if he just focused on football. Thoughts on courtside carried arguing with LeBron? Courtside fans were just crazy, man. Like, honestly, she was a dummy for trying to argue with the king in the first place. Secondly, LeBron ended up winning. That's it. That's it. But, man, that girl looks weird. What is the point of Sting in AEW? I just don't see a purpose on what they want to accomplish with him. Sting's pretty much just using Darby Allin as a puppet because Sting can't wrestle every week, so he just uses Darby Allin. Like he just has Darby Allin be like Darby Allin wrestles for him. So Darby Allin's just a little puppet. Like that TNT title reign is not Darby Allin's. It's Sting's title reign. Thoughts on Bob Sapp? A great freak show fighter. That's all I could really say about him. What fights are you looking forward to this year? Stipe versus Ngannou. 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 And Stipe versus Ngannou. Oh, and Hamzat versus Edwards. Aljamain Sterling versus Petr Brian T. City Ortega versus Volkanovski. Whenever Weili Zhang comes back. And that's it for now. Weakness of the Brooklyn Nets big three, defense. I think that's like the biggest weakness between those three. They can't play defense, man. I think they're the worst defensive team in the NBA. Why do people say sport isn't as good as it used to be, like NBA and NFL? The rules. A lot of the rules are just kind of stupid. They try to make the games faster, but the game is actually much slower than it used to be. It's confusing sometimes because, like, dude, someone will make a catch and you're trying to debate what the fuck a catch is now in the NFL. So, yeah. Will John Jones win the heavyweight championship? It's hard to doubt Jones because Jones is definitely one of the greatest fighters of all time. So I'm going to say yes, just because it's John Jones. And the one thing is, John Jones may fail a drug test, but he has never failed inside that octagon. So that's why. Why do you think the Golden State Warriors play as good as they used to? Because they're just letting Curry be Curry. Like, look, if Stephen Curry can just go crazy, it opens up lanes for everyone else. Because more people will be playing defenses to try and stop Curry. And then if Wiggins and Oubre and Wiseman can take advantage of that, then they're good. Thoughts on the GTA Online KO Pelcro Heist? Oh, dude, I have not played. You know when the last time I played GTA Online was when Violent Duck was the best way to earn money in that game, dude. I haven't played GTA Online in a minute. Is Wiggins a future All-Star now? Sure. I don't want to say it. It hurts my heart. He could be. I don't want to admit that. Okay. Like, look, I'm a Wiggins fan. I love my Andrew Wiggins. Y'all should know this. But yeah. Does Hamzat get the job done? I hope he does, dude. Honestly, it's just because it's Leon Edwards. If it was any other fighter, I wouldn't care. I would just be like, whatever. But since it's Leon Edwards, I hope he gets the job done. Just because Leon Edwards talks all this shit for a guy who almost got finished by Gunnar Nelson, man. Like, come on, cuh. You almost got finished by Gunnar Nelson. Thoughts on Floyd wanting to fight 50 Cent? Isn't he fighting Jake Paul or Logan, one of the Paul brothers? I don't know, dude. Floyd trying to fight 50 Cent, man. Like, here's the thing. If it's a boxing match, Floyd whipping his ass. But in real life, 50 whipping Floyd's ass. And that's a fact, Jack. Timberwolves' biggest weakness? Everything. We don't have a coach. That intern is not a coach. That's it. Coaching. Everything. No power forward. No center. We're just bad. What is the best wrestling style in UFC now? Probably that Dagestan wrestling that Habib does. Dagestan wrestling or Olympic style wrestling. Those are the wrestling that are kind of taking over UFC. They canceled the fight because of lack of interest. What fight did they cancel? Oh, they canceled Mayweather and Paul because of lack of interest? No way, did they? I thought they moved the date back. That's crazy. They canceled the fight because of lack of interest. Let me see this. Mayweather and Paul. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, pretty boy Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Yeah, it says postponed to an unspecified date. Yeah, unspecified date. And then Floyd says after his fight with Logan, he wants to fight 50 and Jake Paul. The fuck? Man. That's crazy, man. Who's a UFC fighter that never lets you down when they fight? Oh, God, man. It used to be Diego Sanchez, man. Diego Sanchez never used to let me down, man. But, God, after Sanchez kind of fell off, right now it's Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar is one of those guys. Cody Sandhagen is one of those guys right now. Brandon Moreno, even before that Figueiredo fight, he was one of those guys. And trying to think right now off the top of my head. I hate when you all ask me these questions that make me think off the top of my head because sometimes, man, I'm like, dude, I don't even know. But yeah. Those are guys right there. Charles Oliveira, I heard turned down a fight with Chandler. Not sure if it's true, but does that hurt his progress to a title shot? Not really, not really, Isaac Barak. I think what hurts Oliveira's chance to a title shot is just his overall like issues with like Charles Oliveira turning down a title shot is not the worst thing he's done in the UFC, man. Like Charles Oliveira literally missed weight how many times? Charles Oliveira gave up in a Max Holloway fight and the main event of a free TV show. Like he gave up with a neck injury. Max Holloway hit him so hard with a strike that Oliveira didn't want to beat her anymore, so he faked a neck injury. And Dana White, he tried so hard. He bit his tongue that press conference not to bury Charles Oliveira. The only reason why Dana White doesn't bury Charles Oliveira right now is because Charles Oliveira is probably the only hope of Khabib wanting to come back for a rematch. Because Charles Oliveira actually has a ground game that could actually maybe do shit to Khabib. I don't know. But yeah, so when it comes down to it, man, like Charles Oliveira, his progress to getting a title shot was already in question, man. All UFC fighters let you down after some point. Yeah, no, dude, they do. Do you see the UFC having a downfall like NFL wrestling? They've already had their downfall, man. It was post Silva, it was before USADA, it was post GSP. That was their downfall. And then Ronda Rousey came in and carried that company, man. Chase, if Ben Askren loses to Jake Paul, can you do a Care Bear appreciation stream? No, I'm not doing no Care Bear appreciation stream. What the fuck? I'll do a Jake Paul appreciation. Care Bear. First of all, for me to do a Care Bear appreciation stream, he would have to put on a 5-star match. Like Dave Meltzer has to give him 5 stars. And it has to be a singles match. It can't be any of these fatal 4-ways where he can hide behind the whole time. Like, if Dave Meltzer gave Care Bear a 5-star match, I'll do an appreciation stream. No, man. I ain't giving no Care Bear theme. Thoughts on Carlito's return? That was good. He looks great. Fucking buff as hell. But yeah. Yeah, dude. Seriously. George the Great, I'm with you. Freaking Ben Askren, dude. Funky Town, dude. Guy has what's it called? Punches, man. Punches and bunches, dude. Punches and bunches, man. Ben Askren's ready. Jordan Burroughs should work on MMA. Could keep up with Khabib's wrestling. Jordan Burroughs huge though. Coup kicks like Jordan Burroughs not a small dude. He's huge. If he came to UFC, he'd fight 170, maybe 185. Because, yeah, I think he would fight 185 if anything. He wouldn't fight 170. Because cutting weight in wrestling is different than cutting weight in MMA, dude. And Khabib walks around at 190. 190, 195. Khabib's a big fucker, dude. Like, people don't realize that. Khabib cheats, dog. He cheats by being so fat. He eats his burgers. Yeah, dude, Ben Askren's gonna whip the fuck out of Jake Paul, dude. Like, yeah, exactly, Isaac Brock. That's the only way that I'm gonna do a Care Bear appreciation stream. Connor redemption arc on the way. You know, back to your dumbass, George the Great. No, that last fight with Dustin, I came into it and I didn't know what was going on. I felt very good, but when the day of the fight, it was weird that it was morning. I'm so used to it being nighttime and calm before the storm, and yet it was morning. I literally woke up from a fucking nap. I wasn't ready. Dustin's hot sauce, it did something to my stomach. There's something to my stomach that I don't want to admit happened. And look, Dustin's a good man, but I know what he did with that money for the Good Fight Foundation. He didn't give it to them. How do you think he bought that fucking mansion? Connor needs to come back to being a fucking dick, dog. That's what he needs to do. He needs to like challenge Justin's manhood. Excuse Connor. He needs to make excuses. No. Well, Connor needs to get back into Dustin's head because he thought probably killing him with kindness was good, but he needs to accuse Dustin of like the hot sauce is shitty or something. Because the thing is with Dustin, no matter what, Connor can out-talk Dustin. Dustin Poirier is a boring fucking human being. Because like literally, this is like a Dustin Poirier interview. Ariel Helwani here. Dustin, how's it going? Good, man. Dustin, huge win. do you feel like you and Connor should be for the lightweight title? Yeah, I, I feel like that's the fight. You're like, that's what needs to be made. I mean, I don't think it should be anything else. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like Dustin can trade Barb's back because Dustin's just so fucking boring. You got Connor going and he's like accusing Dustin of stealing money from the Good Fight Foundation and shit. I wonder if Connor will go down that right. You stole the money from the Good Fight Foundation. I fucking knew it. I saw it. I saw it from the bank account. I gave you the money for the Good Fight Foundation. I asked to track that money, and only 50,000 of that 500,000 I gave for the Good Fight Foundation helped out the Good Fight Foundation. Dustin got mad at Ariel, or Connor got mad at Ariel? Yeah, no. Dustin's a great fighter. I'm just saying, if Connor comes back as evil Connor and starts talking shit, Dustin has nothing to say. Oh, what? Really? Dustin got mad. Oh, I didn't see. Did Dustin show personality? Did it go like this? So, if you don't mind me asking, Dustin, how much did you make against Connor? That's personal information, Ariel. I don't think I could tell you that. You know. Well, it must be a lot, Ariel. I don't want to talk about the question. Good fight. Oh, Dustin seems on edge. Oh man, no way. I know, dude. I listened to an interview with Gaethje. Oh god, dude. Whatever the fuck he's doing, he needs to stop. He sounds so punch drunk, Justin Gaethje right now. Justin Gaethje was doing an interview like, yeah, I go, Connor. I was like, dude, Dustin, are you okay, dog? It felt like he was punch drunk. Like he's been taking too many shots in the head. Like Justin Gaethje needs to calm down because he's literally sitting there, man. Trash talking Connor is only going to be for Justin Gaethje and Habib. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, especially Gaethje, dude. Because Gaethje just sounds like. Here's the thing, Gaethje can actually talk shit, but he sounds stupid saying it. Where it's like he just sounds punch drunk. Like if he says something, Connor's gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with it? Are you okay, mate? Have you taken way too many shots in the head? You really need to not take too many shots in the head because when my left hand hits you, it's gonna be a smack." Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because especially because Gaethje has no problems. He said, "Area, I don't ask how much ESPN pays you." So I'm guessing Dustin got paid because people need to remember the more you fight in Abu Dhabi, you get paid also by Abu Dhabi for returning there. That's why so many fighters want to go back to fight for Abu Dhabi. It's a hidden thing in the contract they don't tell you about. That's why Kevin Holland was okay going to Fight Island so many times. So Dustin probably got paid at least 5-10 mil. Is that fair to say? Is that fair to say? Because he had to get paid at least that much. Because Justin gets pay-per-view points. Poirier is also a pay-per-view point guy. That's in his contract. Because when you become a former champion, whether it's interim or not, and if you're in the main event, you get pay-per-view points too. So yeah. Well, that's why that's why Abu Dhabi pays the fighters. The more you come out to Abu Dhabi to fight, they pay you extra. They pay you extra underneath the table. Connor got 5 mil in the back end plus shares. Okay, so Dustin had to make 5 mil, 10 mil total. He had to make somewhere in that range because here's the thing, Dustin Poirier. When have you ever heard a guy say, "Oh yeah, I want to fight someone again" like that? Dustin's one of those guys. He normally after he wins a fight, he just moves on. So yeah, man, it had to be at least there, man. Yeah, dude. Regress Tony Ferguson. Not a fun sign, dude. Not a fun sign. I wonder if Connor got all the gate too, because Connor also gets gate money and everything. I wonder if Connor got gate pay-per-view, got gate money for that shit. I got all the fucking gate money. Got proper time money. I got ESPN Plus money. I got it all, motherfucker. No income tax. Oh, that's why Kevin Holland wanted to fight in Abu Dhabi. Kevin Holland's like, take me to Fight Island. Would Internet Izzy and Jones be the greatest fight week of all time? Now, if Jones was, given some, and we got Coke Jones. Like, look, if we could just get Coke Jones and Jones before UFC 214, was 214 the one where he was looking jacked and he had the bald head? Correct me. So yeah. What's my favorite Conor fight? Oh, the Eddie Alvarez one, easily. That was honestly one of my favorite performances by a fighter ever, dude. Like, Eddie Alvarez is no joke either, because Alvarez can take damage, but Conor literally made Eddie Alvarez look like he shouldn't be a world champion. And especially if you look at Eddie Alvarez in the UFC after that, it wasn't like Eddie Alvarez was some bum after that. He was still fighting good fights against Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje. Alvarez is a good fighter. So just to see Conor just dismantle him to the point where it just looked like Eddie Alvarez did not even belong or even should be a UFC champion. Like I love when people like to discredit Eddie Alvarez, but the thing is like, let's look at Eddie Alvarez. Yes, he had a bad first fight against Donald Cerrone, but he bounced back after that, and he got a title fight against Rafael dos Anjos. He finished a guy in Rafael dos Anjos who is a tough-as-nails fighter. You think about Rafael dos Anjos. Colby Covington couldn't finish him. Kamaru Usman couldn't finish him. Eddie Alvarez was able to finish Rafael dos Anjos. And when he finished dos Anjos was ready to box still. Like, dos Anjos was still ready to go and fight. Conor fought Eddie Alvarez, and keep in mind, Eddie Alvarez is known for wars. Like the Michael Chandler fight, like all those two Chandler fights. Oh, if you haven't seen those, and that's a young Michael Chandler. Like the Michael Chandler that doesn't have all the skills like today's Michael Chandler. Like Alvarez and Chandler, dude, they would just go at it, dude. And so Conor in that fight, he just made Eddie Alvarez look so bad. And I was shocked because I literally told people I think it's going to be like Michael Chandler and Eddie Alvarez, where Eddie's going to use his wrestling and it's going to throw Conor off early on. But then sooner or later, Eddie wants to fight Conor's fight to prove that he can strike. And that's when Conor will take advantage. But just to see Conor not only stuff the takedowns from Eddie Alvarez, but also just outbox him and just outstrike him in general and just make Eddie Alvarez just look like he didn't belong. That was crazy to me. And then, like I said, especially afterwards, when you look at Eddie Alvarez, because the Alvarez and Poirier fight, people forget, people like to have revisionist history. The first fight, Alvarez was like pretty much winning before he hit the illegal knee. Then the second time these two dudes fought, Alvarez was literally winning until like he once again did something illegal. I think he kicked Poirier in the nuts, or he did another illegal knee, and Poirier took advantage and was able to use that second win to catch Alvarez in the solar plex. So that's why for me, man, I don't get why people like to shit on the Eddie Alvarez win for Conor and stuff when Eddie Alvarez was a good fighter. He wasn't bad at that time. So yeah, Conor looked way looser in the Cowboy fight than the Dustin fight. Yeah, he looked like a boxer, man. Amir would be jogging Keen. Amir hates Conor for whatever reason, man. Makes me wonder what happened if Dos Anjos never get injured and he was supposed to fight Conor instead of Nate Diaz. Oh, it would have been a war, dude. Dos Anjos is a tough motherfucker, dude. Like, you can look at his record and you can shit on Dos Anjos all you want for his record. That dude's tough, man. That dude is tough. Is 2021 going to be the year of Uncle Glover? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Haters try to discredit everything anyone does. That's why. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Especially with Conor, who's such like a megastar, man. Yeah, dude. Our like Rafael dos Anjos has like probably one of the best resumes of a UFC fighter in the history, man. Let me pull up Rafael dos Anjos' page and stuff like that. I just want to see his fighter resume real quick. So yeah, dude. Let's see. From his UFC when he won the UFC championship, he beat Nate Diaz at catchweight because Nate Diaz missed weight. He won the UFC lightweight title against Pettis. He beat Donald Cerrone via TKO punches. He lost Eddie Alvarez via punches. Him and Ferguson fought in a war at Fight of the Night. That was a Fight of the Night at the UFC Ultimate Fighter Latin America Finals. He beat Tarek Sapidin. He choked out Neil Magny. He shocked everyone with Robbie Lawler. He took a beating from Covington. He took a beating from Usman. He shocked Kevin Lee. He took a beating from Edwards. Chiesa did shit against him. He should have not lost a Chiesa fight. And he won a close one against Paul Felder, but it wasn't really close. I remember I was like surprised there was a split decision. I think Dos Anjos dominated all 3 rounds, and even Paul Felder was shocked that he got a round. So I said a close one, but it wasn't really a close one. It was close if you read the Wikipedia page. But yeah, man, no, Dos Anjos is a legend, dog. Let's not disrespect, man. Let's not disrespect. DC higher on the GOAT list than Habib. That shouldn't be a hot take, right? No hot take on that, dog. Dude, DC is a 2-division champ. His only losses are to John Jones, who people consider the GOAT, and Stipe Miocic, who's the heavyweight GOAT. But I still have a DC over Stipe, in my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, I have DC over Stipe. Overall resume and stuff like that. Why did Survivor Series 2000? Why did your Survivor Series 2006 routine get so much hate? I see it in my recommended. Because I used a Sting picture and there was no footage. That's why. Top 5 favorite MMA fighters of all time. Shit, dog. Okay, I'm gonna make a new rule. No more top 5s in the Q&As. I don't like doing the tops in the Q&As because it makes me have to think off the top of my head. And I don't want to do that right now. Like, especially late at night. So no more tops in the Q&As, guys. Like, unless it's okay. If you guys say, hey, Chase, can I ask you a top 5 question? That's fine. But, man, dude, it's hard off the top of my head because then I feel bad if I forget shit. And then my answers always change with these top questions, man. But for me, man, all-time Rich Franklin, Anderson Silva, John Jones, Chad Mendez, and Anthony Johnson. But yeah, no more tops in the Q&As, man. Like just being real, I hate, like, not that I hate it, but it annoys me because I'm like, dude, y'all want me to stop the momentum of the stream just to pause and give dead air and think about shit? No one's wanting to see me think. They want to hear my ass talk. Thoughts on Hiei Dragon of the Darkness Flame? I think you asked me this like 5 million times already, John King. It's a great scene. A great scene. Thoughts on Hiei's Sword of the Darkness Flame? Not as epic as Dragon of the Darkness Flame, but it was a good way to keep his arm from getting fucked up. Is Ngannou going to be a bigger threat to Stipe now? Oh yeah, dude. This Francis is way better than the one that fought Stipe, for sure. But I still think Stipe wins. What's your favorite DVD over there? My favorite DVD? What's the first DVD that well, most of it's video games too, man. 7. So, yeah. Connor Mendez was epic from build up to pay-per-view and Lawler and Rory co-main. Oh yeah, dude, that was a great fight, man. Any new shoe pickups? Aussie peasy. Any new shoe pickups, man? Oh, what do you think, dog? What do you think? Last time we were here, let's get these bad boys out here. Okay, any new shoe pickups? Okay. So these are two new pickups, and then I got something else. All right. So first off, we got ourselves the A6 Sean Wotherspoon X Atmos and stuff. So we got these 2 bad boys right here. Got them for a good price. Didn't pay that much resale for them. You know the resale market on these. You know the resale market. But these ones, not that expensive. And then we got the Yeezy 350 Boost V2s, the bread colorway. I picked these up back in like November. I got the last minute Foot Locker restock. Shout out to Koo Kicks. Koo Kicks is the one that actually, if you follow his Instagram, he also posts Foot Locker news and stuff like that too. He posted it there. He posted about this restock. So I entered. Didn't think I would win, and lo and behold, I won a Flex app drawing. So got these bad boys right here. But yeah, so these ones are good. Obviously, you can tell I wear my sneakers. They're pretty worn and stuff like that. But yeah, this one right here is the A6 Gel Light 3 Sean Wotherspoon X Atmos collab. Saw it on eBay. I couldn't believe the price. Like, and you know what the crazy part was? I messaged the guy if he could go lower in price, and he said yeah. Like he pretty much was just like, yeah, you can have these. Like he literally said these bricks have been sitting in my garage for a year now. So he wanted to get rid of these. Like there was something about these shoes he didn't want. I always wanted a Water Spoon collab. I've always wanted an Atmos collab. And the thing is, it's just that like Atmos with a lot of their Nike stuff. It's like it like pretty much it was like I can't really afford most of that Nike stuff they have. And Water Spoon, his Adidas crap is crap, and his Nike is just too expensive. I used to grow up wearing Asics and New Balances, so this is cool. The cool part is also too is the Velcro tiger. You can take out the tiger off of these things, change out the tiger stuff like that, and this is honestly such a nice shoe. Yeah, so the price that I got for these, I can't complain. I normally don't pay resale on sneakers, but on eBay, this is why I like eBay more than a lot of other platforms, especially when it comes to buying sneakers, is you can negotiate on eBay. Like a lot of people are willing to negotiate on eBay and are willing to negotiate good prices. So they were willing to negotiate really good price. Like the guy, like he had it listed for like 400. I ain't paying 400. I asked the guy, hey, is there any way I could get it for like 330 and stuff like that? Guy goes 330 and goes, you know what, man? I'll just give these to you for 300. And I was like, what? Really? 300? Are you sure? He's like, yeah, man. Like no one else is gonna buy them. You're the only one that gave me a bid, and your bid's not too bad, so I'll take it. And I was like, all right, cool. So he just wanted to get rid of these. He just felt that the market value on these won't go any higher. They're at where they're at. So yeah, he just sold it to me. So shout out to the guy for doing a good business right there. And that's the thing. With eBay, you can do good business. But yeah, I got these. I got a couple other pickups. So don't worry, there's more. There's more. There's more. There's always more with Chase Oliver. You guys should know that. You guys should know that. Oh yeah. Oh, all right. So this one is what we like to call in the sneaker world a delayed W. First off, let me talk about what Jonathan King. Sasuke's Perfect Shisano was kind of some bullshit. I don't know. I just thought it was just giving too much to the Sharingan at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does the Sharingan need like 5 billion different powers? It's just ridiculous. But this right here is a delayed W. This right here is a LeBron James box. If you guys are familiar with sneakers, LeBron James 18. And it's not just any LeBron James 18. It is the LeBron James 18 Reflections Flip, the championship Nike exclusive sneaker. These are very hard to come by, very rare sneaker to come by. Don't think I'm ever going to wear these, to be honest. But if you guys don't know, the LeBron 18 was released, I think, before the finals. A colorway came out called the Reflections colorway. It's just like all black colorway and everything like that. The day after LeBron won his 4th NBA championship, they released this Reflections Flip colorway and stuff. So I had some issues with this shoe, actually. So originally, this shoe was canceled on me by Nike.com. This shoe was canceled on me by Nike.com. Nike.com canceled my order. I was upset. But luckily, the lady had this shoe. She didn't tell me. She was keeping it as a surprise. So she surprised me on my birthday and Christmas with these shoes. So this was the delayed W. It was supposed to be given to me as a Christmas gift, but we waited until my birthday just because of COVID reasons. None of us were sick. It was just state was on lockdown, and I think something was going on with her family or something like that. So yeah, but yeah, delayed W. These bad boys. Thoughts on Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue Evolution? I love the transformation, but it's not really like. I just love the transformation. I just thought it was a cop out to give Vegeta something to compare it to Goku. Is Impact Wrestling like that one side chick you that buys you McDonald's and lets you smash till the girl you really want calls you back? No, man. Impact Wrestling ain't giving you no fucking head. They ain't giving no head. Jogging King, I did answer that question before of Kila Godspeed mode. I did answer that question. Jogging King, you gotta write down notes of questions you've already asked Chase Oliver, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to come back, man. That fool is exciting. Which fool is exciting? Which fool is exciting? But yeah, no, but yeah, no, like Jogging King, you need to keep your notes because I swear I've answered that Godspeed question at least 2 times. Because I said it, I remember the first time I was enthusiastic about it, but the second time I was like, man, I think I really answered that question. You gotta keep my notes, my friend. Keep those notes. Because I did answer that question, man. Oh, Yair Rodriguez. Oh, I thought you said y'all. From my vote, from my view, it said y'all. But yeah, Yair Rodriguez needs to come back from Mexico. I got one more sneaker pickup. I know you guys don't care, but I care. My channel. So gotta show off what I got. One more. This one's kind of basic. It's a basic shoe. Nothing too special. Early access on the Nike app. We got this shit right here. This is just a Nike Blazer Low Court SB, something like that. I don't know. Look, the shoe was cheap. I just got it. It just looks nice. It looks like the Marty McFly's. Just a nice, simple shoe. Can wear it with anything. So I got it. I just got it. It's nice. You know, look at that. Look at that right there. Nice. So yeah, that's all I got, man. So yeah, nothing really too crazy. I don't know, nothing really too crazy, but yeah. But yeah. So yeah, that's it for the sneaker pickups for this round. Might be slow on some sneaker pickups right now. I actually got one. Crew Kicks has a sneaker for me. I can't wait to see that bad boy in my hand and wear that shit to the ground. That's gonna be fun, man. I'm more of a low/mid guy. Highs are fine, but it's just like I don't know. My body's a weird body. I think you guys all kind of seen my body. Like I'm fat, but I'm not. I don't look fat. I'm like very chunky looking. So it's like I don't know. High top sneakers. I just feel like they make me look fatter. Like yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense, but what's it called? So yeah, so like that's why for me, man, like for me, I can't wear high top sneakers. I just look goopy with them. You can't go out west, Crew Kicks. What's going on? You watched the Weasel? Is he like a YouTuber? No, I haven't. How tall am I, dude? I'm 5'9". I'm 5'8", 5'9". One of these heights I like to say. Whatever height I feel like. No, but they do, man. Like high top sneakers make me fat, dog. Like I wear them and I just feel fatter wearing them. like the thing is, like people don't understand. A lot of people when they look at me, they think I'm skinny. I'm not skinny. I'm pretty fat. I'm chunky. I'm very chunky, man. Like I'm a chunky in there. I have no problem. I admit it. You know, in the face, it doesn't look as chunky and stuff. But if you go back to videos like January 2019, that was skinny Chase, dog. Like that was skinny Chase, man. Like I was skinny and stuff. I didn't have abs, but I was skinny. But if you go back to January of 2019, I was skinny back then and stuff. I'm trying to get back to that weight and everything, just because I felt better at that weight and the performance was better at that weight, if you know what I mean. But that's why it's like for me, I'm just like I'm a weirdly shaped individual. I am like not bad, but I don't know. I just look weird with high tops, man. I do put on weight really quick, actually. It's a blessing and a curse. It was nice in high school. See, the thing is, if I try, like I shit you not, man. If you give me 2 weeks and you give me like all the time in the world to train, I guarantee you guys will be like, what the fuck happened to Chase? Like it's like I'm like in a hyperbolic time chamber. Like I'm like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. 2 weeks for me is like a month of training for most normal human beings. I know that sounds weird to say, but it's the truth. That's how it is. So if you give me more 2 weeks of training, I can do as much as an individual will do in a month, and I'll lose weight like super crazy. And I'm talking about legit training, not just like, go work out for like, no, like if you said Chase, train like a fucking athlete, train your ass off on a treadmill and everything, and that's all I did, you will see results really fast. But at the same time, if you say, hey, Chase, just eat food like a motherfucker and don't train, I gain weight really fast. So that's just how it is, man. It's a blessing and a curse, man, because I can gain and stuff like cutting weight in wrestling. I never had that issue. I never had the issue cutting weight in wrestling. When I was wrestling, I was able to cut weight just fine. Never had that issue. Everyone else had issues. I never had issues making weight. I never missed weight once when I was cutting weight for wrestling. But yeah, no, like I'm a weird anomaly, man. Like I can't explain it, dude. That's why for me, man. Like I'm being that serious. Once I get my MBA and stuff like that, I'm just gonna take like a month of training, and then afterwards, I'm gonna see if I can become a pro wrestler and show these jabronis how to do it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Well, what are they gonna do? Care about a guy named Chase Oliver on YouTube, man? It's not like my YouTube gonna hurt my career. But yeah, no, but yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, like for me, like I can bulk up, like for example, like I can bulk up really, really fast. Like this right here, it's not defined, but most of this is all muscle. This is like mostly just muscle. It's not a lot of fat in these arms right here. Like it's just not defined. Like I have like those I have like very big, strong like arms. Like people go like, oh shit, dude, like bulky, man. Like yeah, because I can just pack everything. Yeah, I have a couple tattoos. I have a couple of terrible tattoos too, man. Pythons. Yeah, yeah, they're just pythons, man. But I want to get them toned. Cause see, this is what I mean when I'm weirdly shaped. Look at my arms are big, but then you get to my forearms, they're fucking skinny as hell. With like, and my hands are smaller than most girls, dude. I have like small little girl hands. It's crazy, man, how tiny my hands are. Like my hands are literally tiny, tiny little things, dude. But sometimes they say all things come in. I don't know. I couldn't make an innuendo there, but they get the job done. All right. Can't question my hand speed. You know what I'm saying? Can't question that speed. But yeah, I have a couple of bad tattoos and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to lose weight just so that way I can feel like skinny again and just be able to do stuff. Oh yeah, no, dude. Yeah, dude. Red pillow's still a thing, dog. You owe me Hulk Hogan $2 now. Oh, these are pythons, dog. Let me tell you something, brother. Over here, the Hulkamaniac, the Chaser over here. He's over here backlighting and banging with Brutus the Barber Beefcake, brother. I can't do my Hogan right now. I forgot to fucking do it. I used to do a good Hulk Hogan back in the day. Oh, TNA reviews, man. So you're trying to lose weight so you can wear some high tops? No, I'm just trying to. Even when I wear high tops, they make me look fat. Yeah, I'm Indonesian. Yes, I'm Indonesian. I'm Dutch Indonesian slash German and one other European ethnicity. But if you look at my blood work, it's mostly Indonesian and stuff. No, it's true, Koo. Let's be real. Have you ever seen an individual and they put on high tops and they just look fatter wearing them? Like I feel like high tops add weight. They just add weight. I see someone wear a Jordan 1 high. I'm like, oh my god, they're so fat. But then they're wearing a low. Look good. I think that's why everyone's going to the Travis One lows. Because the Travis One lows make you look skinnier. See that's my so actually have a weight loss goal sneaker. And if I hit my weight loss goal for the end of the year, I'm gonna buy either the Off-White 5 or the Jordan 1 low Travis Scott. Because the Travis Scott 1 lows, those look killer, dude. I regret not getting those when they were 400. I should have just bit the bullet. Would have had them. Could have resold them too. But nah, man, I was being too much of a bitch at that time. I was like, nah, 400 in 2 months. Then it's like, could have had them though. Could have had them. Definitely could have had those joints because those joints now they popping. Everyone's all like they want those Jordan 1 low Travis Scotts. And I'm like, damn, I could have had them. Could have had them for a good price too. $400, not bad. Now those joints like what, 750, 800. So I need a flex shoe too. You need that. I know I have plenty of shoes that can flex, but I like to have more heat in the closet. But yeah, man. Jordan 1 high Travis Scott makes you look fat. Jordan 1 low Travis Scott makes you look skinny. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I do got them unions, but I need more heat, crew. I'm all about the heat. No, I'm just kidding. I just like having cool things sometimes. Sometimes it's nice to have a flex. I actually want to see if I can try to get those yellow off-white fives, like the white ones, the sales, what are they called? Oh, I know. At the end, where Orton did the fakeness. Yeah, it was kind of weird. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Got to knock out some homework before I go to bed tonight. You guys just have a good one, man. Stay safe, stay well in this current environment. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. I'll see you guys soon for the next live stream. When will it be? I'll try to do one. I want to kind of try to do one Saturday, but I also want to hit up some spots on Saturday. So I don't know, man. It just depends. But Saturday or Sunday, oh no, no, scratch Sunday. I might be drunk. We don't want no drunk shit. Should we do drunk stream? Should we do a drunk stream after the Super Bowl celebrating Tom Brady? It might be a possibility. If not, you will see me back on Monday. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Take care. Peace.